Every single person who wants to do something with their life and has done something with their life has gone through the exact chapter that you're going through, and it's the lonely chapter.
I quit on myself because of others making fun of me. I was in my own head over everything. Every small comment would affect me.
Streaming came like by accident.
Burger, you piece of fucking shit!
January 15th, 2003. Ronnie Netz is born in New Jersey, and growing up, he wasn't special in many things.
As a child, I was super energetic. I was super all over the place. Even in like middle school, high school, I would always like try to just make other people laugh. I was good at video games and everyone called me like funny and all that. Originally, I knew I wasn't gonna go to college because I had terrible grades in high school, like very terrible. Like I told my mom I was never gonna go and she supported it, she didn't care. I didn't really have a plan of what I wanted to do. Like I used to play ice hockey.
But hockey is a dangerous sport. One day's pro player can become the next guy on crutches. And something like that happened to Ronaldo.
Bro, I've gotten like hit so many times. I swear, bro, I've gotten 4 concussions in my life.
Nick, what's the game called? It's called Fortnite. It's free.
Preview.
Movies.
TV just called me a dickhead again.
Master. Music. Sports. Fortnite was everywhere. And what was so special about it? Building. This simple mechanic made Fortnite unlike any other game.
Fortnite.
Everyone's victory royale was posted everywhere. From Tukey dropping a 50 kill bomb, to countless trick shot snipes, to the greatest memes ever.
Sing, 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 sing!
Fortnite was taking over. Everyone who made Fortnite became the biggest creators. It dominated internet culture, with athletes doing Fortnite dances on their wins.
It all comes down to this. Millions and millions played online. Only 200 qualified for the Fortnite World Cup Finals. Fortnite World Champion, Ooga!
At just 16, Ooga won $3 million, changing esports forever. And in a sea of massive creators, Ron was wondering how he would stand out.
I always wanted to be a gamer growing up. I remember I watched a Fortnite dude. His name was Benji Fish. I remember, dude, I was like 15. I vividly remember, like, I sat in my bed, I stared at my ceiling because I watched the video, like how this dude qualified, and I go, why can't that be me? And I remember that night I manifested, I was like, bro, I want this so badly, like I will make sure it works. When I first got into gaming, I knew I was like a little bit better. I kind of like took it more seriously, and then like I kind of got into the competitive side. I did mini tournaments first, like these ones that were like a couple $1,000s a week, and I would win like $100. And that was like the first time I was ever making money off like gaming. So I was like, oh shit. So I'd make like $1,000 like a week at like 16, yeah. Damn. So I was like, oh shit. And then I won a tournament for like 200 grand. And it was like a squad game mode, and I won, what was it, like $180-something split 4 ways. So I think I won like 50 grand or something like that. That was like when I knew to like, you know, switch it up a little.
As soon as I won it, dude, I was crying.
There's no way. There's no way. We won.
Right when I say that we won, and then my mic cuts out because I unplugged it by accident, I was crying my ass off.
Okay, so when you made that money, what was the first thing you spent your money on?
I bought off-white UNCs. Oh, I called my mom. And I remember calling her, and I was like, oh, I won. She knew I was playing, and she was like crying on the phone. She didn't believe it. The rest of the money I put into my setup to start streaming, so I got a better computer, monitor, etc. When I first started out, I would literally just go live for my friend. So I started streaming because so many people in the Fortnite community knew who I was. And I was like, oh, I could start streaming now, like people are gonna see it. And like I got like 50 viewers off the bat because people obviously heard about my name. From there, I started just consistently streaming. Everyone was like, oh, you won the tournament, you must be good, so we're gonna watch you.
You know, I had a very quick blow up. Like a lot of people found out about me really quick.
COVID is like where streaming was kind of like in its perfection. I think it was in its perfection. Like everyone streaming was either playing games or hanging out with each other online, talking, doing like content. So like the first week I had 500 viewers because I did some energetic stuff. I did like a 10-hour stream. The next weekend was like 1,000 viewers. So the second day I had like 1,500 viewers to 2,000, and then the third day I'd have like 3,000. That's where the channel started to blow up. That's where I started to collab more with creators like Aiden, creators like Corinna, Clicks, like COVID, obviously everyone's home. And that was like when my career like skyrocketed. Like I was getting like 15, 20K, 30K viewers like randomly. If COVID and like the combination of me winning didn't happen, it would be nothing. Like that was like... My career started to slowly change as Fortnite became less popular, so I tried to integrate like IRL segments and they didn't do so good. Tried to do interview styles as Fortnite slowly started to decline. The internet told me I had a different personality. I took that in my head and I was like, oh, I could go live and this many people are gonna watch me. Oh, I could go live and do whatever I want. People are still gonna watch me. I'm gonna make money doing it. I just changed my mentality because for the longest time, I would think I'm making so much money, I'm young. I was like, bro, I could like swipe my card and it's gonna work every time. So I'd be like, damn, like I could do what I want. So I was averaging like 10 to 15 to even 30K. Doing whatever I wanted. I was like, damn, I'm the fucking man. And I was like, I could do what I want. I would just sit, do nothing on stream and like expect people to come in. I was like, I could have 10,000 viewers, 20,000 viewers, 30,000 viewers, and they're all gonna watch no matter what. I would take weeks off, like days off, weeks off, where I'm just chilling, doing whatever I want. Like, so I started to have this mentality and I started to have this ego. When I started to notice viewership go down, I was like, damn, I don't even want to go live, to be honest. And that was kind of where the term, like, I was starting to fall off. Like, everyone was saying, like, oh, what happened? He was one of the biggest streamers. There was like a lot of YouTube videos on it. One of my favorite streamers, Ninja, basically kicked me while I was down. I basically went into his chat, typed hello. He was drunk and he told me that.
Also, Ronaldo is like literally like 1/20th of our following and is completely irrelevant. He tried to be an IRL streamer and failed miserably. You're like a combination of fucking
He's a great game.
Of Click and like Myth. Like you went to YouTube and what happened?
That obviously kicked me down crazy. That made me feel very depressed about myself. My relationship affected that. Like I was like super upset with my relationship. I was getting fat at the time.
I've been going live every single fucking day, providing you guys immaculate content, and then you have the nerve to say that I'm ugly and fat?
There's so many nights where I wanted to myself.
But it's always scary falling off. Everyone thinks that money makes happiness and all that. It doesn't, does not at all. I am not the happiest person. There'll be nights where I'm extremely happy. Before I started my stream today, I was just so sad and I was just like, I hate my life type of thing.
I would talk to God and I'd be like, what do I need to do to get myself back up on my feet? And I remember he told me to leave my past relationship in the past and everything's gonna get better. I sat in my room and I was watching David Goggins' podcast at 3 a.m. alone. And I watched both Joe Rogan podcasts and I sat there praying. And I was like, please fucking get me a way out of this. And then I started to think to myself, what if God is putting me through these challenges so that I can do this for myself? I don't need anybody else.
Epic Games have brought back OG Fortnite. Now today is a special day. It's OG Fortnite.
Randomly, OG Fortnite got announced, which means Fortnite was going to have another blow up. This was one of the biggest blow ups ever for a video game in a long time. And I remember seeing this and I was like, holy, I go, this is my last chance to try this again and give it my all. So I was like, damn, I'm gonna take advantage of this because I was like a Fortnite streamer back then. So I went back to OG Fortnite in November 2023. I remember the first 2 weeks I was averaging still like 1,000 to 2,000 viewers. And everyone around me, like Clicks was averaging like 60K to 100K. Mongrel was averaging like 50K. And I'm like, damn, like everyone's coming back besides me. But I challenged myself to not care about the numbers and stream for 250 hours minimum. And I decided to do a challenge for myself where I stream 10 hours a day for 30 days straight. And I gained 180 to 220,000 like followers on Twitch that month.
And I remember I was just so happy to stream and I was involved with my community and I read every message and I was like interacting. It was normal. It was like fun to stream.
And then there's some nights where I even had 10,000. And those were like the first times I've ever seen it in like years. When it clicked in my head, I was like, I can really take advantage of this and come back. I started to. So I started streaming nonstop Fortnite again. And then I was like, I'm gonna do it the right way this time. I'm gonna leave Fortnite properly. Some individual called me out and called me a clip farmer and said that I farm clips. And then I was like, no, I am the clip. Once I got the GT3 on my birthday, I averaged 25,000 viewers IRL streaming, and it clicked in my head. People like me for me. They love seeing me win. And then I was doing shit after that, and people were still watching. So then the next day, instead of just getting on Fortnite, I just did another IRL segment, and I had like 10,000 to 12,000.
Always gonna be an entertainer. I could fall off again tomorrow, but I'm gonna do it again.